I've got news you're going to love. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about the top 10 lenders when it comes to getting a maximum line of credit without business credit of $400,000. Poor FICO is okay. No personal guarantee. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you are to ask me if you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about a maximum line of credit without business credit of $400,000. No personal guarantee, poor FICO OK. So we're going to review the top 10 lenders, okay? Before I get into the actual nitty-gritty, please understand that when we speak about a line of credit without business credit, that simply means that your business, whether you have a startup or established business, has no record with Dun & Bradstreet or has a thin file with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, Experian, or the SBFE, the Small Business Financial Exchange. What's very important to understand is that if you have no record with those agencies, you need to have a business plan. I'm speaking about a compelling business plan. You need to have projected data, okay? Projected financial statements, a balance sheet, an income statement, a cash flow statement, and a statement of cash flow. Please be very careful about estimating the data. I'm not asking you to fudge numbers here. I'm asking you to use numbers that are realistic. Okay, because the last thing you want is that having wrong or fraudulent financial statements, and you not only are going to lose your reputation vis-a-vis the lender, and you might even get your ass audited by the IRS. Nobody wants their ass audited by the IRS. Okay, that's the last thing you want. So you want to be always very careful about the kind of numbers you are putting in your business plan. But please, if you have no knack for writing business literature, hire someone. I'm not asking you to go and buy a cheap business plan on Fiverr for $25 or getting a template. No, you want to hire someone who has expertise in the field, and the person can pen for you a compelling business plan. Very important. Before I get into the actual rankings, please check out this short video. It talks to you about our rigorous approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing business lines of credit without business credit on this show. Check this out. Number 10, folks, we have here T-Core Financial, not Taylor, T-Core Financial. Our score, 7 over 10. Here we have a line of credit without business credit. You have an unrestricted working capital arrangements. Okay, so you are able to tap into the cash with no problem. You have unsecured financing up to $75,000 with flexible terms from 6 months to 24 months. And what we love here is with the T-Core Financial is that the credit score can go all the way to 500. Okay, so they really don't care about your personal FICO. They care more about the fundamentals of the business. And when we speak about the fundamentals, they want to see a business plan. They want to see actual numbers in the financial statements or projected. Okay, they also have a hybrid line of credit. And if you're interested also in T-Core Financial's business loans, you can actually apply for that also, and you can use the cash for unlimited activities. You can buy inventory, you can take care of marketing, you can do repairs, or anything else you can think about. Okay, so when T-Core Financial says unrestricted use, they really mean it. And this is a company that has been rated A+ by the BBB, and they have flexible payment terms. So T-Core Financial, 7 over 10. Number 9, we have a Headway Capital. Our score 7.5 over 10. So here is another great player when it comes to a line of credit without business credit. The credit line up to $100,000, the loan type business line of credit, the business term, the repayment term 12, 18, or 24 months, and the payment frequency, weekly or monthly. You got to be really careful here when you are paying on a weekly basis. That has repercussions on your liquidity strategy, so you got to be very careful about that. And we love the fact that Headway Capital is very transparent. They have a clear pricing model, clear payment terms, and they have a fixed. You can lock in the rate or have a flexible rate. Okay. In terms of a time in business, they want you to be in business for at least 1 year. Annual revenue, they want you to generate at least $50,000, 50, and so this is kind of cool. Number 8, folks, we have here On Deck. Our score 8 over 10. On Deck is a great player when it comes to getting a line of credit without business credit. Okay, and you have a revolving lines of credit from $6,000 to $100,000. You have a 12-month repayment term that resets after each withdrawal, and you have automatic weekly payments. Again, so when we speak about weekly payments, you have to be comfortable that you have to be sure that you are comfortable with the frequency. Okay, you only pay with On Deck. You only pay for what you borrow. They are pretty fine with low FICO. They're fine with a line of credit without business credit. They will give you they will allow you to have a consolidated payment for all withdrawals. You can access more funds automatically. Okay, you can build business credit with them. This is a revolving credit. There are no prepayment penalties. And again, we love the fact that On Deck has a great tool called the Smart Box Capital Comparison Tool. This is a tool that allows you to have a transparent pricing so you can get a comprehensive breakdown of your line of credit cost, including all the key terms you need to evaluate before choosing a loan. Okay, and you can see on the screen here that the eligibility requirements for an On Deck line of credit, you have time in business 1 year, personal FICO score of 600. They can go all the way to 535 depending on the transaction. Business annual gross revenue $100,000. Business checking account, you need to have a business checking account. Number 7, folks, we have Funding Circle. Our score 8 over 10. Here you have credit lines without business credit that range from $6,000 all the way to $100,000. You pay interest only on drawn funds, and the rates are as low as 10.99% APR. And if you have a FICO that goes all the way to 500, they will approve you, no problem. One thing I want to say here is that Funding Circle is very good when it comes to using AI, artificial intelligence, and technology overall to gauge the credit worthiness of applicants, business applicants. Okay, and they have been very good at that. And so if you are willing to work with them, if you're willing to provide them all the data they need, the more information you provide to them, the better for you. And with a credit line without business credit from Funding Circle, you can do a lot of things. You can upgrade your business. You can cover upfront costs. You can consolidate business debt. You can tackle an emergency. Okay. Do you want to expand your business? Guess what? You can do it with this line of credit rather. You can prep for a busy season. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about the top 10 lenders when it comes to getting a maximum line of credit without business credit of $400,000. No personal guarantee, bad or fair FICO, welcome. Number 6, folks, we have Fundbox. Our score 8.5 over 10. Here, the maximum line of credit without business credit is $150,000. Okay. And here is a player that allows you to move fast, confidently. They have a very streamlined application process. and you are constantly in control, okay? In terms of pricing transparency, there is no prepayment penalty. You always see your payment total before you commit. And the way it works is very simple. You apply in 2 steps. You want to give Fundbox a look inside your business, so you're getting a quick credit decision. That's like a soft pull, really, okay? So you provide them with basic information about the business, and this includes also the business plan and projected data, if applicable. Okay, and in terms of qualification, you got to be based in the United States. You got to have a personal FICO score of 600 that can go all the way to 525, depending on the transaction. Annual revenue minimum $100,000. You need to have a business checking account, and you want to be in business ideally for 6 months or more. Number 5, folks, we have here credibly. Our score 9/10. With Credibly, you have a maximum line of credit without business credit of up to $250,000, $250,000. The anticipated term length 18 or 24 months. Interest rates will start at about 10%. You have automatic payments weekly, and the FICO minimum 560. It's very important. What we love with Credibly is that here you have a player that allows you to pre-qualify. So all you have to do, complete an online form, or you can speak with a small business specialist at 855-348-2006. Let me repeat that, 855-348-2006. So once you pre-qualify, you can explore loan options, right? So because what will happen here is that they will evaluate the health of your business and reach out with the best funding options for you. And once you pass all that test, you just receive your money. In terms of qualifying criteria, very, very accessible. So you have 6 months in business minimum. You got to be located in the United States. You got to have at least $50,000 in annual revenue. So they will ask for things like your bank statements, your tax returns, if applicable. They will ask for your business plan and your actual data in terms of actual financial statement or your projected financial statements. Number 4, folks, we have here Bluevine. Our score 9/10. So when we talk about a line of credit without business credit, Bluevine is a great player. They allow you to tap into a credit line of up to $250,000. The rates can go as low as 4.80% and approval as fast as 5 minutes. Okay, so Bluevine is one of those players that is combining the I would say the innovation of technology, the innovation of AI, artificial intelligence, with a solid credit underwriting processes that have been in the industry for decades. Okay, so they are combining the best of both worlds. So with Bluevine, you're able to apply online. You can draw funds, you can make repayments, and you can access more funds. So as you pay off your balance, your available credit is automatically replenished. Remember, with Bluevine, there is no personal guarantee. Okay, if you have a FICO as low as a 600, in some cases as low as a 535, they will approve you. You got to have 6 months in business operational history. That's the minimum, and you need to draw in $10,000 in monthly revenue. Here we are speaking about, folks, gross income, gross revenue, not income, gross revenue. Okay, so that's about it for Bluevine. Number 3, folks, we have Reliant Funding. Our score 9.5/10. So when we talk about a line of credit without business credit, Reliant Funding is a great player. We love them because they approve 75% to 80% of applicants. You have fast access to short-term funding. You have a simple, streamlined application process. It's easier to qualify for than banks, and there is no personal guarantee required. In terms of the cons, they have a short repayment terms, and they have a full range of factor rates that is not available on their website. So maximum line of credit amount up to $400,000. The anticipated term length 6 to 24 months. The APR starts at 8.99%. You have automatic payments daily or weekly, and the FICO minimum is 525. So you just got to be aware of the frequency of the payments, because think about it. If you are You better keep some good cash in your account if Reliant Funding is constantly drawing money from your account, right? So they have a frequency that is daily. So this could be disruptive to your liquidity strategy, something you need to think about. Because the last thing you want is getting ready to pay a supplier, a very important supplier, and just realizing you got no moolah in the bank account because Reliant Funding has taken their dough in the meantime. You don't want that. Okay, but what we love with Reliant Funding is they have a team that can help you. They have a team of experts who understands every industry that they're in, so they can help you get the cash you need and succeed overall in terms of repaying the cash and drawing more and more from that line of credit. Number 2, folks, we have Zing Funding. Our score, 9.5 over 10. I love the name Zing Funding. Here, the line of credit without business credit can go all the way to $500,000. And the cool thing here is that you have weekly or monthly payment options, not daily, weekly or monthly. That's manageable. And you're able to actually tap into cash to do a lot of stuff. You can buy inventory, you can hire staff, you can actually take care of everything that you need to make your business succeed. Okay, and you have flexible financing, delayed interest, ultimate capital access, because as draws are repaid, those funds are available to draw again, giving you ultimate flexibility in capital access. And you have a team of a financing specialist who can help you, who can guide you. Okay, what do you need to get started with Zing Funding? Time in business, 6 months. Personal credit above 500. Monthly sales above 10,000. So if you have, this is just those are the basic requirements. If you have any question, you can call them 470-531-1715. 470-531-1715. Number 1, folks, the best in our view when it comes to getting a line of credit without business credit, we have Base 2 credit. Our score, 10 over 10. Here, you will get a working capital or a line of credit to jumpstart your business growth. Okay, funding amounts oscillates from $25,000 all the way to $2 million, folks. Okay, so normally we should have titled this show 400,000 or 2 million line of credit without business credit, right? But it's okay. So with Base 2 credit, you are actually getting that range, 25K to 2 million. Okay. And you get approved within 24 hours as long as you have all the paperwork ready. Annual revenue must be greater than $250,000. 575 is your credit score minimum, and you got to be at least in business for 6 months. Okay, but in terms of their line of credit, you can use, they approve line of credits for a lot of stuff. You can use the money to grow your business, to cover one-time business expenses. You can hire staff with the cash. You can buy equipment. You can pay down operational costs. You can purchase inventory, or you can expand your workplace. Your call. What we love with the Base 2 credit is that they've been around for a while. They have a process that really works. It's very quick. You create your profile. You provide them with your business information to help them understand your funding needs. You submit your application for funding. It takes about 5 minutes. You connect with your funding specialist and you get approved within 24 hours. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about the top 10 lenders when it comes to getting a line of credit without business credit, all the way to $400,000. Okay, and let's quickly recap here. Number 1, we have Base 2 credit, 10 over 10. Number 2, we have Zing Funding, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Reliant Funding, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have Blue Vine, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have Credibly, 9 over 10. Number 6, we have Fundbox, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have Funding Circle, 8 over 10. Number 8, we have OnDeck, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have Headway Capital, 7.5 over 10. And number 10, last but not the least, we have Taycore Financial, 7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.